Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again breakout time. We are here in Newcastle, PA for Breakout '04 New World Order. The festivities have begun. We are here at our media day today. We are joined by a high-stakes redemption fight. Both fighters 0-1, here to make it 1-1 potentially. Today, we have Mark Flames, representing Blaze Promotions as the CEO and owner. And as well over here, we have Intrepid, representing Royalty Promotions. We are here today again for another high-stakes redemption fight. Intrepid, Mark, it's been a long build-up. You guys have been here since the start. A lot of people have pulled out, but you guys have remained here since the very beginning. How do you guys feel being in Newcastle today, seeing each other for the first time?
I mean, it's the biggest redemption fight in SCB history, so we gotta show out, bro. That's why we're still here. None of us pulled out. Fully ready, 100%, no excuses. I'm excited.
Words are out of my mouth. Same thing, you know. We're ready to go. We're excited. We feel confident, ready. We're ready to put on a show.
All right, so obviously, like Mark just said, y'all like to slate this as like the biggest redemption for both fighters in the scene. And obviously, with redemption, we got to speak on the last fights.
Yeah.
We've seen you Breakout 03 versus DDK. Unfortunately, stopped in the first round. Mark Flames, last time we seen you versus Jordani, same thing, 6 days notice, but unfortunately stopped in the first round.
Yeah.
So, both coming off first round losses. What does this fight mean to you? Like, mentally, are you there? Like, are you ready for this?
You wanna go first?
You can go ahead.
Alright. This fight, just it means a lot, I made the excuse like I didn't have enough time or whatever, because obviously it's short notice, so don't have a lot of time to train. All I did was hit the bag like a few times, and I did pads the night before the Jordani fight. And then I had to deal with a car ride with the dude for an hour and a half, so like it was kind of hard to get my mental right for that shit. So full camp, feeling good. I was in the mid 240s, and I'm around like 230 right now, so I feel good. And it's the different. The thing is, I weighed 230 with Jordani, but like I was fat. There was no muscle mass, not muscle, but like muscle build. Like I feel good. Like I feel a lot better than I did when.
You feel like a healthy 230?
Yes, exactly.
What about you?
Looking back at my fight, definitely I was not in the best moment. I felt like I talked way more than I could chew. I did not train like I wanted to. I feel like I was in over my head. Like I was talking about, I was doing this and that. But in reality, it's like I feel I was off my game. And the difference for this fight, I'm now training with the same coach, but like the same coach that I was training with 10 days before the fight. So the coach that was like beginning of my camp for the DDK fight, I don't work with them no more. So the coach I worked with 10 days before, I'm training with him full time now, and he got me like working a lot. Okay. So definitely improved a lot since then, and definitely gonna see a different Intrepid.
Like you just stated, you got a new team for this, you got a whole new team for the camp. So it seems like you're taking Mark pretty serious.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little deep dive into how your training camp's been building up to this fight?
There's been days where like training, there's days I did not even want to go because it's been like brutal for me. There's days of sparring where I be getting hit really hard, or there's like long spar. I'd be sparring like 3 people each 2 rounds and all that. My coach has been putting me through hell. So that's why right now I just feel confident. I feel ready because I went through a lot. And on fight day, I definitely feel like I'm going to be ready.
Gotcha. Now, Mark, same question for you. Give us a little deep dive into your training camp for this fight.
Well, obviously, I'm training now, so that's the big difference of this. For the beginning of it, as we accepted the fight, I think it was like before it was announced. It was like beginning of April. I started training then, and it was coming worried with them because they were like saying, "Yo, the fight's not even announced. You don't have to do all that." And then I started doing it, started training, and then I was supposed to be going on a trip with my boys a while ago, and then that fell through. So I thought to travel up to Dagestan with Ant Mills, Jalen, Rand, pad thai collusion right there. I got good rounds with everyone, man, and it just made me feel like if I could take what they could take, what I'm taking from them, I feel like I could take a lot from you. And then, you know, obviously before then, literally same week, I literally traveled 3.5 hours to the Spar Tultakai and get work with him and all that stuff. So, you know, I've traveled a lot to get a good work from all styles, all angles, you know, and I'm just can't wait to show you guys my improvements.
Mark, I have a question for you.
What's up, Pat?
This is going back to the idea that this is a redemption fight. You guys both lost in your previous fight. When going into camp, mentality is a big thing that carries you other than the physical thing. When you're in camp, are you thinking about not losing or are you thinking about winning?
Think about winning at all costs. You know, I don't care how I win, as long as I get my hand raised. That's the plan. That's what I've been training for. You know what I mean?
Intrepid, I want to ask you the same question. You said you put yourself through hell. Your coach put yourself through hell, you know what I mean, to get you where you are to be ready for this fight. When you're in camp, what is the thing that is most concerning you? What is the thing that you want to accomplish the most? Is it I'm not going to lose? Is it I'm going to win? Is it I'm going to try my best? Is it I'm not going to give up? What is it?
Well, I think that's like everyone's everyone's mentality for like a fight, that they want to win, they want to get their hand raised. That's definitely one of my like motivations, but my real motivation is for redemption, to completely prove to myself that I'm really like able to do this, that I'm really able to step in the ring, show what I could do, that I belong in here.
Now, okay, so before we go to the crowd questions, I got one more question for you, both of y'all. So you had just stated in your training camp, sparring people in the lights of Ant Mills, Jalen Rodriguez, Rand, Kawakami, all people who are known in our scene as very top level skilled fighters. Do you feel like Intrepid is sparring the same type of level, if not better fighters?
I think his coach, I think, is on a higher level. I would say so, but I think from what clips he's putting out, I think I've seen a clip saying like I could take a hit and the guy threw like a slappy like jab. Like I don't think your sparring partners are really that good because it looks like you're getting the better of them. But like, I mean, work is work at the end of the day. I mean, we're not pro boxers. We don't need to get all these high level amateurs and pros right now at this time because you know we got a job, you got a job, I got a job. You know what I mean? But I just feel like the two sparring partners, like I'm gonna call them Joe and Tony. I don't know their names, but they didn't look. Good. Oh, the fake Mando Millions, bro. The fake Mando Millions too, bro. They just didn't look good. Like you look better than them.
So I guess it goes to you too. Obviously, it's not no disrespect to the names like Rand, Jalen, all those guys.
I mean, I just showed the
clips.
I just showed the clips that I kind of wanted to put out, but if like I put on like the full clips and all that, I feel like I could definitely, people would see that I definitely got working as well. Like I've got hurt myself. There's times where I've dealt with hard situations that I had to get out of. Like I learned a lot in this camp. I really did. So it's not that I got the better of them. It's that I learned a lot. I got good working, and honestly, this camp has brought out the grit in me. Like I feel more comfortable in there than when I did my first fight.
Got you. All right, now this moves on to the next part of the thing. Questions from the audience. First, we'll go with DDK.
All right, it's DDK again with DDK Promotions. This is a question for both of you guys. I guess I'll start with Intrepid. Intrepid, the guys that you've been sparring in camp that have been pushing you, I'm not telling you to tell us exactly what you've been working on, but what is one thing that you've taken away or learned from with these higher level guys? And then when we get to Mark, same thing for you, working with the best in the scene in the likes of Ant, Jay, Rand, what is one one thing that you took away from them that you can learn about and that you can speak on, that you learned from?
I'll let you go.
Well, I learned a good amount of stuff. Like I learned a lot training and sparring with the people I sparred with. I learned how to, like, if a fight ever kind of gets dirty or gets uncomfortable, how to get out of that situation, or fuck it, maybe like get dirty myself, maybe fight back. You know, I've learned how like to give punches myself, and same thing with clean fights. Like if the fighter was more technical, you know, I would kind of like learn how to work with that as well. I've worked with a good amount of people with like different sets of styles. and learned a lot from all those too. So I feel like whatever Mark comes with, I'll definitely be ready for that.
What I learned from each spar and all that, I take a lesson of what to add to my game plan, like my arsenal, like, like sparring and sparring Tatakai, like there's little things from each fighter I take, like I download the data and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna use what I know and what I can do in the time, because I just feel like, our fights, like we're confident we're gonna not quit and whatever, and I'm not quitting. I don't give a fuck, bro. You're gonna have to knock me out. We ain't quitting.
It's gonna be a bloody fight.
I'm just gonna do what I can, because obviously we're not gonna be 100% on the night. That's impossible, and we're just gonna. I'm just gonna show what I've learned. I'm gonna show what I learned.
All right, we got a couple more questions. Next is Ant Mills.
So, we've heard the physical preparation. We've heard who you guys been sparring with. But what I want to know is, what is the mental preparation going into this fight? Because the stakes are high. The pressure is definitely on, whether you accept it or not. You guys are going to be nervous on fight day. You guys are both coming with a point to prove. So what were you doing to prepare what's going on up here? And I'll start with Intrepid first.
Well, definitely the mental preparation has gotten a lot better since my first fight. My first fight, I honestly had a lot on my mind, no pun intended. But I didn't want to fight, honestly, for the first fight. The fact that I even was stepping in the ring in general was like scary to me. And for this fight, I'm more than ready. Like, yes, I'll probably be nervous on fight day, but it's a good kind of nervous where it's like, fuck it, we're doing this. And once we step in the ring, it's just you and me at this rate.
And
mentally, it's like, at first it was a little, I don't know the exact word, just like a lot to take in, because at first you were taking 2 fights. Like they warned me before I even accepted. They said, yo, are you sure you want to take this fight? He's fighting May, then he's fighting, the Village Inn and all that. I'm not even going to say that dude's name. And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to fight. The original guy that I was supposed to fight pussied out. He's somewhere over the rainbow. I don't know. I'll be real. And they said, yo, we get Intrepid. I was like, hell yeah, right away. I accepted it.
Sadly, my first 2 fights, they got canceled. The first guy...
Who were you supposed to fight in that May fight?
For the May fight, I was supposed to fight this one old sparring partner I had. We were supposed to run it back as an actual fight to kind of like get like a warm-up in to like get him out the way.
So he was like a tune-up.
Yeah, he was a tune-up.
Like a taxi driver.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
You don't see me take a taxi driver, but come on.
I mean, Jordani's kind of a taxi. Not joking with you.
Dang, that's crazy,
Right,
bro. You gotta stand on that, bro. Jordan, you hear this, man? Crazy, bro.
I will move on to the next audience question. We got Rand.
Hey, it's me, Kermit Frog here with Kermit Talks Fighting. Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to ask a question about you two's training. I want to know what you think your opponent's worst move is and what their best move is. Thanks, buddy.
Worst and best move for Intrepid.
Fucking Kermit.
One thing I took away from the DDK fight is that... God damn it. He tried turning southpaw. I guess that's one thing, but I'm not gonna say all of it, because shit, then he'll know what to fix on the fucking fight day. Come on, guys. Go ahead, Trevor.
What's his best tool and what's his worst tool?
I think his best tool is definitely his... You know what? I'm not going to say it either. You know what? You brought a good
I
point. So.
already heard this. I already know what it is.
The straight,
And his worst move, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna say it either. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it either.
All right, next question we go Divine Valley.
Yes, Divine Valley here. The Council of Divines have wanted to ask this question, and I'm relaying it. They want to know, since you've both been training, you both have real training now, throughout training with all the different people you sparred and learned, have you emulated a style that you've seen from others, or have you developed something of your own?
Like I said earlier, I just downloaded data from each spar. Something I learned, something from Tatakai, something that I learned from Rand, especially Jalen with that damn straight. Fuck that shit. I'll tell you that. But I'm not trying to copy a style. I'm just trying to make what I have, what I learned, into my style, my best style.
I've been kind of studying a little bit of footage here and there and watching some other fights similar to my build as well. So I've been trying to like kind of study other fighters, kind of see how they move, try and implement it in my sparring, see what works, see what doesn't. And yeah, you know, some that work, you know, I keep it, and others that I feel like I wouldn't probably use as much, like I just scrap it. But I feel like I learned a lot and implemented it into my arsenal. So yeah.
All right, we got 3 more questions left from the audience. First, go Jalen.
Hello guys, it's Jalen, you know, with
Fuck's
John Wayne
sakes.
Promotions. I just want to ask a question, are we getting a technical fight, or are we going to get, you know, a nice little slugfest, you know, laying leather on each other?
It just depends on the, what's it called, I don't know the exact word, it just depends on the feeling, you know, like if we're trading and shit like that, and then you, like, well, let's say we're jabbing, throw a straight, throw that overhand, fuck it, we ball, bro. Shit, whatever happens, man, at the end of the day.
Yeah, whatever happens, happens.
I like that. Jump your head off the canvas, like, I like to see that.
All right, 2 more questions. First up, we'll go Diesel.
Hello, I'm Luke Bang. I have a question.
I was trying to sign with the boys.
How you guys think this fight's gonna go?
It's kind of hard to tell because, I mean, you know, we both trained really hard for this fight. We both are seeking redemption. We both improved. So it's a matter of, like, who wants it at the end of the night. And I feel like I've trained a lot, and I definitely know within myself that I want this one more. I need this one. This is my redemption. This is my fucking time. So I see myself with the win at the end of the day.
This is religion.
Fuck's sake.
I see UD, and it just depends on what Intrepid we get out there. You know, if I stop him, it's on Intrepid. It's not gonna be on me. So like, if he can take a shot, he's gonna take a shot. So if he can't take a shot, then unfortunately, like, that's how the cookie crumbles.
All right.
All right, last question before we wrap it all up. We got Waffle Taco Gamer.
Hey, it's Waffle Taco. Oh my god. It's Waffle Taco Gamer from Living Room Boxing here. I want to ask both of y'all.
My favorite show.
Yeah. Go ahead, shut up. I wanted to ask both of y'all, what is your main end goal with all this creator boxing?
My main goal, you know, just work on, you know, getting my name out there, because, bro, I'll be real, bro. This promotion I did, no one has done what I've done at all. Like, who in their right mind, in not even Misfits, in the Misfits scene, bro, who the fuck is buying 4 billboards to promote their fight?
Nobody.
Nobody's promoting
Nobody.
me. Nobody. And I've shown it. And bro, why do you think I'm on that banner?
Nobody.
I mean, bro, you just gotta promote right. You gotta be unique about it. And I said that when I first accepted this fight, I wanted to be different compared to any other fight. I didn't want to just promote, tweet, maybe do a video. I promoted videos. I've done. My mom made a cake with the poster on it. I thought that shit was sick. That was awesome on my birthday. And then the billboard thing. I seen someone do, like, you know, like the Photoshop shit and all that. I was like, let me actually try to fucking do this. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And then we did it.
How much was it?
It was like $560.
So all 4?
All 4. For only 1 month. It's only for 1 month. And it ends on fight day. So I told my mom to get pictures because I didn't get to see it. I'm right about.
Alrighty, you guys have any final words to say to each other before we get out of here?
Good luck, man. I'm excited, bro. We're gonna put on a show. Fight of the night incoming for sure. And
100%, bro. You know, I'm ready for the best mark as well, and hopefully you're ready.
So
for the best
lucky you crossed that table. I would take that hat again. You were so lucky.
Do it.
Security.
I'm right here.
Now you keep it this time. Let's slide.
Oh.
Okay.
I ain't gonna pull a lesbian. I'll let it slide.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
They're testing my gangster.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again breakout time. Breakout 04, New World Order, Newcastle, PA, Botter Structure Fitness. You guys can go to the Eventbrite and buy your tickets right now. But if they're sold out, you guys can watch it live July 28th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our pre-recorded live stream.
They not like us.
You'll see what the fuck.
Get low to this guy.
Cool with the wings.
Come on, go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
You B-side, bro. Go ahead.
I go. I ain't got no problem. I'm blessed.
Chance to fight DDK, who is definitely pretty skilled, and he's a rising star himself. As the main event for the championship, that's just a huge honor to me.
I know his whole game. I know how he punch. I know how he step when he punch. I know his power punch. I know how he box moving to the left, how he box moving to the right. And people believe that Isa is the top dog and he's the creme de la creme. And I have no problem at all proving everybody wrong.
I'm gonna come in, train really hard for this fight. He's very skilled, but I know I'm better, and I'm gonna prove it.
You know, I'm coming there to do the job. And that job is to be here. I need to break out heavyweight championship. And that's what I will do.
You're a winner by TKO Isa. I'm gonna hold up the belt, wave it up in the air, walk out the arena, and I'll see y'all tonight. That's it.
Like I said, man, I respect him as a man for getting in the ring, but from that day, July 27th, won't show no respect in the ring. It's easy. You know, he's who he is. Come that day, I'm gonna show up and I will be victorious.
Eza versus DDK for the Breakout Boxing Heavyweight title, July 27th, only on Breakout Boxing.
I go. I ain't got no problem.
July 27th.
Okay.